Once a nomadic people, the Tauren roamed the endless plains of the Barrens, hunting the mighty Kodo. Scattered across the land, the wandering tribes were united only by their common hatred for their sworn enemy, the marauding Centaur. Seeking aid against the Centaur, the great chieftain Cairn Bloodhoof befriended the savage orcs who had recently journeyed to Kalimdor. With the orcs' help, Cairn and his tribe were able to drive back the Centaur and claim the grasslands of Mulgore for their own. Upon the windswept mesa of Thunder Bluff, Cairn built a refuge for his people. Over time, the scattered tribes united under a single banner. Though the noble Tauren are peaceful in nature, the rites of the Great Hunt are venerated as the heart of their spiritual culture. As a tribesman of Mulgore, you must test your skills in the wild and prove yourself in the Great Hunt.
Hey YouTube, Red Sox fan, I'm back again with another World of Warcraft Let's Play. I don't know if you can tell, but right off the bat, let me just show you. You might find something odd about this map if you are a veteran World of Warcraft player. If not, you can tell right up here that Northrend is missing, and Bloodmist Isle is missing, only Teldrassil's there. And if we come over here, there's no Ghostlands, there's no any of that. You can't zoom out any further in the map. So guess what? We are playing vanilla World of Warcraft. That's right, folks. That's right. I said vanilla World of Warcraft. I'm playing on a private server. I think it's called Emerald Dream. It's a Phoenix server, and it's pretty cool. I have another player on it, another character on it, and so yeah, I made a Tauren Shaman female. Obviously, made her look like a cow because my name is Miltank. From, if any of you know, it's from Pokemon. There's a Pokemon called Miltank, and it's a cow, and it's only female, and so that's why I made her female and made her look like a cow. So I made a shaman, and I made a shaman. It was between shaman or druid, I think, because they have really fun class quests. Druids more so towards the later levels, I think. In the Burning Crusade, their Swift Flight Form quest is the most incredible quest line ever. But I made a shaman just because I like shamans a lot. I have one at 85, and so that's why I chose shaman, because I know them a little better. However, this is vanilla World of Warcraft, so I don't know them completely 100%. So that's one thing. I'm going to check interface option really quickly. And if you know World of Warcraft, you know this is not the normal like interface screen that usually shows up, and that's because this is vanilla World of Warcraft. I am so excited for this Let's Play. I'm super incredibly excited for this Let's Play, and I don't think I can change that about anything. So let me go and track this quest, and it's a regular, it's like a regular Tauren starting quest. Gather Planestrider meat and feathers. I'm gonna get rid of my auto attack, move War Stomp over a little, and then I think I'll move my heal over a little too. I'm really happy that my World of Warcraft gaming mouse still works with it still works with this. So I have a little button here for my map. I have action bar 1 through I think 7 macroed on here. I have my talent frame or menu, which I can't open yet because I'm not level 10. I have my character pane, and then I have my bag. Now, one thing you might have noticed right there, and one thing that is going to be persistent throughout the rest of this Let's Play, is there is no auto loot, because this is vanilla WoW and they haven't implemented auto looting in yet, and that is something that that I'm going to dislike. And also, when you loot, you can't. I think you can move. What's a prairie duck? The loot menu, but I'll check it out when I kill this monster. Nope, you can't move it. It's stuck there. Huh. So that's something they fixed in Burning Crusade 2. Now, I also downloaded... Now this is... You can go to emeralddream.com and download they have a torrent file that you can download, and then it's a RAR file, .rar, and then you just extract it, and then you have to download another torrent file. It's a Emerald Dream connection patch sort of thing, and you just copy over like the .dlls and replace in the original file, and then it's like Emerald Dream, and you change the ROM list to whatever their ROM list is, and then you can play on the Emerald Dream server. And I also did that for I'm playing a private server on, I think it's Excalibur. God damn it, Excalibur WoW, which is for the Burning Crusade, which is patch 2.4.3. By the way, this is patch 1.1.12, I think. This is right before Burning Crusade came out. This is the last patch right before. And so when the Burning Crusade private server I'm playing is 2.4.3, and that is right before Wrath of the Lich King came out. And I think my highest level character on that is like 9. I don't know, it's not very high. Because I just started and I have a level 9 and a level 8, I think. I'm gonna have to kill one more of these suckers for their feathers. Come on, get over here. I actually have War Stomp, the racial War Stomp, which I should be using, but they're usually dead by the time they get to me. And we leveled up right there, level 2 already. That's cool. Gained 7 hit points, 8 mana. Strength, which is useless for me because I'm a shaman. I don't need it. Well, strength is alright, but I think I get more attack power from agility later on. And then I get some intellect, stam, spirit. So, let me see, what was I going to say? Well, if you look right here at the character pane, you're going to notice a couple differences. The honor, first off, being, well, in your character pane, these aren't changeable. It shows your base stats, and then it shows your melee attack power, and then range attack. And I'm sure if it was... Yeah, it's really weird, because it should be... They should have one for, like, spell power. I'm not sure exactly. I did not play during Vanilla WoW. I started with Wrath of the Lich King. Or, not Wrath of the Lich King. I started with Burning Crusade 2007. And so this was already different in the Burning Crusade. And the Reputation Pane, skills, which they got rid of skills, I think, in Cataclysm. So this is all new to you if you haven't played WoW. If you started playing WoW in Cataclysm, this is all new to you. And then the honor pane is a little different.
Greetings.
Nomadic belt, because that is leather, and I am leather proficient.
Be careful.
That. Oops.
Go in peace.
And now we have a note to go talk to Mila Dawnstrider.
The winds guide you.
Oh, she is our shaman trainer, and I think we gained Rockbiter weapon, yes, but I have to sell some stuff first.
How may I aid you?
Oh, that's something new as well. And I'll tell you, this is Enter the Emerald Dream. I'll read that really quick. So right here, you're gonna, right off the bat, you're like, what the heck is a rough arrow and a light shot? Well, back in, before, when did they get rid of that? It might have been Cataclysm 2. Cataclysm, they really overhauled a lot of different things for World of Warcraft. So, if you were a hunter, or warrior, or rogue, or whoever else could use bows, I think those are the only 3 classes that could use bows or guns, you had to buy ammo, and then equip ammo to the gun before you could shoot anything, or else you wouldn't have any ammo to shoot. But now it's like a built-in thing, and you don't need ammo, which I kind of miss the ammo, you know. But you also had to buy it, so that's kind of
be careful.
Kind of lame. So I'm going back here to my trainer and get the Rockbiter weapon, which they also changed in. They changed it in Wrath of the Lich King. I'm pretty sure they changed it from what it normally does. And Rockbiter weapon used to be a really, really good a spell that you put it on your melee weapon, and what it does is here I'll just read: imbue the shaman's weapon, increasing attack power by 29, and allowing melee attacks to cause additional threat. Now it's only a 5-minute. What does it say? Lasts for 5 minutes? No, it doesn't. It's a 60-minute thing. That's weird. So we have 29 extra melee attack power, which is really handy. And then they changed that. And I'm gonna say Wrath of the Lich King, but it might have been Cataclysm, to where it just is. I think you take like 5% less damage, and you do a lot of extra threat, or something like that. And now we have a quest to go collect mountain cougar pets, which I believe the mountain cougars are over in this general direction, towards this hut thing, if I recall. And I'll read this: Enter the Emerald Dream. It's not a quest item. It says it is, but it's not really. Dear Miltank, welcome to Emerald Dream 1.12.1. Okay, a vanilla realm created by Phoenix Server Project. Emerald Dream was born out of nostalgia to relive the memory of the game that was lost in shadows. When entering a realm, we ask all Emerald Dreamers to be aware of 1. Our rules and regulations, which can be found on our forums. Our frequently asked questions with information. If you encounter an issue, glitch, and game, help us solve by reporting on Issue Tracker, which issues that's probably that. And then the last one is our global faction channel, which can be reached by typing /join world. You cannot join this channel before you are level 20. We hope you have a wonderful time and enjoy a stay in the Emerald Dream. And so now that's done. Holy cow. Someone just slaughtered a whole bunch of mountain cougars like I'm going to do right now. So yeah, Rockbiter weapon is something that they changed in, I'm probably going to say Cataclysm. They changed so many things in Cataclysm, it's not even funny. A lot of things are better, a lot of things aren't better. So it's just a matter of opinion, really. A lot of people like most of the changes. I liked all of the changes to all the zones. For the most part, I thought it was something new and fresh. That like if you've been playing since vanilla and you have all these zones that you have to grind through level after level if you make a bunch of different characters, and it's going to be the same repetitive stuff over and over and over again, and you're going to want some change. So I thought that was nice, but to a certain extent. And see, like this whole starting zone for Tauren, this is all different in Cataclysm, and obviously Mists of Pandaria, because they're not going to change it back. And I don't even think these quests are in the game anymore. Maybe, I don't know, I can't really remember. Shouldn't attack me. Okay. Now these mountain cougars are pretty easy to kill. And like I said before, there's no auto loot. So throughout the entire game I'm just going to be looting manually, which is kind of a chore, but that's fine. I'm going to put up with that for the sake of playing vanilla World of Warcraft. Now, I'm not sure if I can put any add-ons. I think there's a folder where I can try and put add-ons in. And I'll try that off screen at some point. Like I want Arc Hood. I like Arc Hood a lot. Or what else? I don't know. Maybe like X-Pearl frame units or something like that. But other than that, this is the original World of Warcraft UI. This is the time. It's not really 3:41 a.m. That's like, damn, that's like... What are you doing? Why aren't you attacking? This is 9 hours ahead. I don't know what server time that actually is, like, in the world, because 9 hours ahead of what I am? I don't know. Because 3 hours ahead is East Coast, because I'm on West Coast, so that's odd. Anyway, only a few more mountain cougars to go. mana is running low. These are resistances. I don't know. I think they still have those in the game, but they're not as big a deal anymore. I don't think. Actually, oh, you know what? They changed that. They changed what resistances do. Now, instead of increasing your ability to resist a spell, now what it does is it's a pure damage reduction from those types of spells. Like, since all Taurens start off with a +10 nature resistance, and so this increases the ability to resist nature-based attack spells and abilities, and my resistance is poor. But in World of Warcraft now, what it is, it's just a pure damage reduction. So it'd be like 5% less damage taken from nature damage spells, which, I don't know. I don't think you can resist spells anymore. I think they took that out of the game, which is something, I don't know. Because there are a lot of talents dealing with, well, not a lot, but there are a few that deal with resisting spells and whatnot. So, I don't know. Hated. Why am I hated? That's odd. Okay, one more. Mountain Cougar pelt, and I will be on my way back to my little village. Another big thing about Vanilla WoW is, and I would say, what was this guy? What is this guy, Druid? Oh, he's a hunter. Ah, do you have Mark of the Wild if you're a hunter? That's odd. Okay, like, getting back on topic, blah 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 blah. Another big thing about Vanilla WoW is that you don't get your first mount until level 40. And I know a lot of people are like, what the hell? Level 40, first mount? Level 40 is when we get our second mount. That's when we get our epic mount. 100% hand speed. No. No. And this is I've played, when I first played World of Warcraft, it was Burning Crusade. I played when you didn't get your first mount until level 40. And then, it was only a 60% speed mount. And I'm like, damn, like back then, that's what everyone had to put up with. So it wasn't a big whole deal. But nowadays, you get your mounts to level 20. I think people playing World of Warcraft today, just starting out playing today, they're a lot more well off than we were. It's kind of like we grew up in the 50s and 60s, and these kids growing up today have all these, you know, expensive iPods and iPads and computers, which really I'm growing up right now in today's age. So it'd be like comparing like my mom growing up in her time without any technology, and then we growing up with all the technology we have these days. Kind of a little analogy right there. But anyway, so yeah, we don't get our first mounts until 40, and then we get our next mounts at 60, and there's no flying mounts because this is vanilla. So deal with that. People who want to play vanilla, deal with that because there's no flying mounts. And another quick thing I'm going to mention after I pick up these quests is
I've been expecting.
This is what is called a quote-unquote Blizz-like realm, private server realm, which means all experience gains is at 1 times. A lot of servers have it at like 5 or 6 or 10, which I think is really crazy because it's like you kill one thing and you level up like 3 levels. I've played on some private realms that are like that, and it's really crazy. Fun, but kind of takes away from you know, the whole grinding, leveling, trying to grind your way up some levels. What else was I say? Okay, and loot gains are also at 1 times the normal level. So this is completely like you were playing in vanilla World of Warcraft. It's really trippy. I really wouldn't know because I didn't play in vanilla WoW, which is kind of a shame. But the other realm I was playing at, the Burning Crusade realm, that one is 2 times experience because I think they said there are a lot of escort quests that are bugged and glitchy and you can't complete or do at all, and so they don't want that to hinder your ability of progressing in the world, so they just make experience gains times 2%. I think the loot gains are at 2% too. Because I'm still level 3. I'd say maybe a quarter of or a third of a way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here is a quarter of a way. So I'm like an eighth of a way from level 4, and I only have 1 silver. So in the other realm, I'd be like at 10 silver already. Really quickly, I'm just going to talk to my trainer, and
You wish
I
to speak?
don't get anything until level 4, which is alright, and it's Earth Shock, and so that's helpful. But for now, I'm just going to end this video because I think I talked a good amount of the time away. Not really, like I was questing, but I was also talking a lot about private servers and vanilla WoW and yada yada yada. So I think this is a good point to end my first episode, and the next episode I'll be continuing my quest, and I think we have to go over to Brambleblade Ravine, which is something that they got rid of in Cataclysm. And I remember this place very vividly from Burning Crusade, and it just brings back a whole bunch of memories, and I love it. Very nostalgia-like, and here's the druid right here. But anyway, so this is it for episode 1. This has been Red Sox Fan on Miltank, my level 3 Tauren Shaman, who I love, I adore, and in the next video we will be continuing on questing. So until then, like, comment, subscribe, share this with all your friends, or whatever you want to do with this video. You can unlike it if you don't like it. A lot of feedback is wanted because I don't know if my fans out there like these videos or not, because they don't really leave comments. They just like or dislike, and I'm like, what the hell, leave some comments. Okay, so that's it for this video. I'm gonna end it now because I've been going on and on and on and on and on. So until then, stay classy, guys. I love you all, and I will see you again in probably tomorrow or something. So peace out.